G'day and welcome back to another vocal analysis here at Voice Essentials. My name is Dr. Dan, and today, once again, we are going to be reviewing Morissette. There is no one that I've reviewed more than Morissette because I think she's fabulous. I think she lays out so many opportunities for us to learn how to do it. I mean, this lady is so good. This is a music theatre piece from Jekyll and Hyde, Someone Like You. Morissette herself makes the point, this is not right down the centre of her wheelhouse. She's usually doing your pop ballad kind of material. You wouldn't know it. I mean, I'd pay good money to go and listen to this in a music theatre setting. There might be some hardcore music theatre people who think otherwise. I love her rendition of this. I think you're going to enjoy it as well. It gives us so many opportunities to observe how to do things. From vocal track shaping, use of breath, connection with lyric. There is a lot to learn here. Remembering that we are, here at Voice Essentials, we are a learn to sing community. And so everything we do here on the Voice Essentials channel is done through that lens. So we're going to jump in, we're going to listen to what is an amazing performance.
I peer through windows, watch life go by, dream of tomorrow and wonder why.
Can you hear that this is a home studio recording? This is being recorded during the pandemic when, just like the rest of us, she's locked down in quarantine, but you can hear the room. This is not a high-end recording studio, and yet everything about this performance is still going to be quite magical. But just take that into account, that this sounds this good, and she's doing it, I take it, at home. Yeah, so, wow.
The past is holding me, keeping life at bay. I wander lost in yesterday.
Hear how she just suspends that? She holds it for just that slight moment longer than the timing of the piece. And what that does is it causes a suspension of moment. It creates it pulls the audience in.
Keeping life at bay, I wander lost in yesterday.
Oh, just a little bit longer.
Wanting to fly, but scared to try.
Have a listen to how she goes from speech level phrasing, she clips it, to a sung phrase where she elongates the phrase. All of these choices are being made intentionally. Singers need to think about these things prior to doing it. Now, for someone as, let's use the word gifted, as Morissette, gifting will only get you so far. Then you have to activate intentionality, being a thinking singer. And that's what we get to hear in this moment. This is not just purely, she's gifted. This is her making very intentional, very thought through choices.
I wander lost in yesterday.
There's the elongation.
Wanting to fly, but scared to try.
Elongated.
What if someone like you
Beautiful.
found someone like me? Then suddenly nothing would ever be the same.
I mean, wow. Listen to how beautiful that upper register is. It's
One like you found someone like then suddenly nothing would ever be the same.
Yes. Yes.
My heart would take wing and I'd feel so alive if someone like you found me.
And she overdoes that me with that really wide. Why? Because it really speaks to the innocence of the moment. Have a watch of that, of the lead into that. Found me.
If someone like you found me. So many secrets I've longed to share.
I'm always talking about the eyes. The reason being is your eyes are what's going to tell the story. Can you see how I'll play it again. Can you see how she looks off in that little instrumental moment and you see her connecting with something? It's the story of the lyric, but it's all in the eyes. She's going to look off. Closes, looks off, and comes back.
So many secrets I've longed to share.
Yeah.
All I have needed is someone there.
Okay. So just so we don't think that I'm always waxing lyrical about how flawless she is, because I could be accused of that. There is a little moment here, just a little one. And it proves that no singer is completely perfect. How can we be? We're biological instruments. We are imperfect by nature. But have a look at the shape of her jaw. Her jaw just moves to the side. We try to maintain a symmetry in our vocal line from an efficiency point of view. And this little moment doesn't damage her efficiency at all. But it's worth noting as something that we should be aiming to achieve in our singing.
All I have needed is someone there to help me see a world I've never seen before.
Admittedly, that word world, this is where our music theatre people would probably go, yeah, but I would like to fix this and that. And understandably, the word here, world, is not as round as we would want it to be. This is a one-take moment. So she's doing this beginning to end, non-stop. And dare I say, if she had her time over, she'd go back and change that herself. But again, just so I'm not at risk of being accused of complete bias towards how amazing she is, it's worth noting these little things that can be developed.
To help me see a world I've never seen before. A love to open every door, to set me free, so I can soar if someone...
I love her shape of the mouth there, though. It's so beautiful. The symmetry is back. She uses her mouth and her lips so well to shape certain vowels and to give us the development of tone.
Open every door to set me free, so I can soar.
Yes.
If someone like you found someone like me, and suddenly nothing would ever be the same. There'd be a new way to live,
Beautiful shape.
a new life to love. If someone like you found me,
Have a look at that. I'm such a vocal nerd, but that shape of that mouth for that vowel, I mean, come on. That was really good, right? Have a watch of it. Oh, really fantastic.
If someone like you found me.
Here it is.
Oh, if someone like you found someone like me, then suddenly nothing would.
Can I point out that one of the things that makes this such a challenging piece is how often the ooh sound is having to be presented. Ooh tends to be a rather difficult shape for people who are singing English because it requires a really intentional movement of the mouth, and singers can get a little bit lazy in creating that shape. I say this all the time about Morissette. This is a masterclass in the shape of ooh and oh. So very good. And also that little vocal effect that she shows to put in there, maybe not, what our hardcore music theatre singers would be okay with, but I'm okay with it. I really like it.
Found someone like me, then suddenly nothing would ever be the same. My heart would take wing, and I'd feel so alive if someone like you.
Now that is not easy to do. Have a listen to how she goes from that big belt, full-bodied, full-weighted note to light, clean, pure tone. Very challenging to do. You've got to change all of your breath flow and breath weight, subglottal pressure, release any built-up muscular tension within the larynx. There's a lot going on to make that shift, which is why it can be so problematic for so many singers. But she nails it, and she nails it one take. Have a listen.
My heart would take wing, and I'd feel so alive.
Big note. Now she's going to pull it back.
If someone like you.
She does that very skillfully. We're going to listen to it again. She does that very skillfully by actually applying that little puff of air, not puff, but a flow of air to ensure that her musculature, her vocal folds can't adduct heavily. And so she just causes that little movement of air through the glottis so that it softens the adduction and it allows her to hit that upper register really cleanly. Have a listen to it again.
If someone
Very clever. Very clever, Morissette. Very clever.
loved me. Loved me.
I want you to watch her hands. She's rubbing her hand just like this. And I talk about being connected with pieces, with the eyes, a lot. But there's another part that we always need to be aware of, and that is what our body wants to do. And we talk about it within the world of drama, we talk about motivated movement. And when a person is truly connected to the lyric or what they're speaking or what they're, acting, the movement should have a sense of motivation. There should not be a sense in which the movement just happens because it happens. And I want you to have a watch of this little movement with the finger. It's motivated because she's truly connected. She's just comforting herself Someone like me. Just, have a watch. It's such a small little thing. And she just releases. I'm running out of adjectives to use to describe just how good Morissette is. She's a thinking singer, she's a connected singer, and she's a brilliant singer. There's a reason why the whole nation of the Philippines love her. She's a real testament to fabulous singing. I hope you enjoyed today's vocal analysis. You know I'll do more Morissette. You know more is coming. You know, even if it's just for self-indulgence, I love listening to her. I love reviewing what she does, and I hope you're enjoying my analyses as well. So you don't miss out on any of those analyses, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the white bell icon just so you know when my new analyses video has gone live. I very much look forward to seeing you again in the next video here at Voice Essentials. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.